Hey, what's up guys, 𝐋𝐢𝐤𝐤 here, and welcome to Skill into Glory episode 3 on FIFA 22. Yes guys, we are finally back again with another episode after I didn't upload yesterday. I was a little bit busy with some other stuff, including streaming as well, which will be on Twitch, as I said in, I think, the first episode. I wasn't too sure where I will be streaming FIFA 22. Will be on Twitch, so from Wednesday onwards, there will be streams on Twitch. So make sure to follow me, link is in the description down below. Basically streaming Skill into Glory and some more cool stuff as well. So be sure to follow me on there if you haven't already. So in today's episode, we have got some rewards for you guys, and we actually have 2 sets of rewards. That's because I was, as I said before as well, I was playing a really early version of the early access of FIFA 22, meaning that I think it was on a Wednesday. The progress we made in Rivals would get reset. You would get rewards though, so that was what I was currently playing for. And we also played for in the previous episode. So I basically just tried to go as far as possible, really. At the time we were still at Division 10 with 3 wins. And my aim was to at least reach Division 9 just to get some decent rewards, you know. Because at the start of the year, getting rewards and getting players and coins is probably the most important thing to start your Ultimate Team journey off, really. So, yeah, we jumped into the first game of the episode. I think we came against a pretty decent-looking Bundesliga side, and you can already see it in the background. We were playing against 2 people, which I haven't experienced yet on this game, but it was really tough. It was really tough to break down 2 players because they made obviously crazy runs. You can see it with this goal too. And yeah, it was just really difficult to defend, and also really difficult for me to basically skill past them. You could see as well that I made some changes after my players were just completely dead stamina-wise, and you can see like this bullshit started happening from like the 80th minute or so. They just ended up abusing 𝐻𝐤𝐤𝐵 at the corner flag and just shielding, really, and that's unfortunately how that game ended. I did get a couple of chances in this game. You can see it was fairly even, but unfortunately ended up losing. So that was really annoying, especially since I only had a couple hours left before the season would get restarted and I would automatically set back to Division 10 again. So I really wanted to reach Division 9. Then we came against a crazy looking team with Erling Haaland, I was going to say Dembele, Pogba, Rashford as well. We started off terribly, getting a red card there with Lenglet in I think the early second half. And yeah, again, my players were completely dead because I was using that constant pressure tactic, which wasn't really working in my favor, I have to say. And yeah, 1-0 down. Then he made a big, or at least he missed a big opportunity there with Rashford, which definitely should have been the 2-0. And then in the 83rd minute, it was 𝐻𝐤𝐤𝐞 there, our Belgian super sub, after I think Ryan Kent, who passed it off to him, ended up making it 1-1. But then almost from kickoff, we once again conceded a goal. It was Ousmane Dembele there who finished it off, and we ended up losing that game. Also very frustrating because I just did my best to not lose, but yeah, after we made the 1-1, we still ended up losing, which was annoying. So yeah, we also got a red card, as you did see. So yeah, I didn't want to like waste time or something and play a squad battles game. I just wanted to play Rivals. So we had that Ndika guy from Eintracht Frankfurt. I think last year was a silver, as I used him, I think, quite a bit in the silver launch. So we used him for 1 game. Up against, once again, pretty good team. Scored a decent goal with Grealish, but then it was Lukaku time, who just scored 2 crazy goals, especially the second one. Beautiful chip. Gabriel Jesus there with the 3-1. And Foden on his team as well made it 4-1. And towards the end of the game, it was our Foden who actually made it 4-2. And I think in the 90th minute, we would end up making it 4-3 as well after, I don't know what he tried to do with his keeper, but he tried to do like some sort of a bicycle kick clearance or something. We made it 4-3. Could have, you know, been a little bit of a closer game, I think, especially looking at the shots. We had 15 shots in total, but yeah, ended up losing once again. So the thing I did after that match and after like the couple of games that I had played at the time was change my my instructions back to balanced. Basically everything to default, and see how that would basically go, because I was also thinking of changing the team. Then we went into the next game, and I forgot to record the screen where you see your opponent's team, but I'm pretty sure we played against a just basic Serie A kind of starter team. He starts off the game there with a goal, I think, with Muriel. Then we got a goal back here with Grealish, who, as I've said in the previous episodes, is a really, really good player. So if you got him as a guaranteed wants to watch, then don't be disappointed, because definitely try him out, as he just feels really good on the ball, has good shooting, just amazing dribbling, and offers good links as well since he's Premier League. So 1-1 it was. Then a beautiful, beautiful goal here with Foden, who is actually turning out to be one of my favorite players in this year's game. You can see from the replay, just a beautiful finish there. And the skill move as well was just really, really nice. And then towards the end of the game, we ended up making it 3-1, once again with Jack Grealish to put an end to this game. And we once again won another game, meaning we moved on to Division 9. And I think this was our 4th win as well. So yeah, we at least got some better rewards secured than we would have had in Division 10. After that, I once again decided to make an attempt in completing this SBC, because I really wanted to move on to the advanced ones. And we finally got through with it. Seen some of you guys as well in the comments, as well as on Twitter, telling me what maybe the cause of this bug is in the game, that I probably should wait a couple of seconds before attempting to submit the squad. But luckily, we got it all done. And the web app is out as well, so if it happens again, I just simply go into the web app. But I'm glad that you guys had the, kind of a solution for it. So after that, as I said before, I was thinking of changing the team, because I really wanted to include a 5-star skiller, which, if you noticed, in this team that we have used so far, we lacked a 5-star skiller. We did have one on the bench in João Felix, but I wanted to have one in a starting team. I had a little bit of a limit in terms of budget as well, and also in regards to players that I wanted to use. So I decided to go for the duo Gravenberg, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and Anthony, 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot. Picked him up for 1,500 coins, which is very cheap. And I think Gravenberg for 900 coins, which I can't really tell how much he currently goes for. We also picked up Mazraoui, as we needed a different right back. If Serginho Dest only decided to play for Holland, we could have used him, but we decided to go with Mazraoui. And you can see on the bench, I tried to kind of include João Felix, but it was impossible, because otherwise the team would have just been too attacking. But we're looking into upgrading the team, of course, in the future once more, and hopefully include him as well. So the first game with this kind of new team, or at least the new right side of the team, obviously Anthony as well, which I was really desperate in trying. And yeah, just trying to see, how silky is on the ball with the skills. I can see from some of the examples here with the little run we had. We had a decent attempt going there with Anthony. Unfortunately, as always with the keepers in FIFA 22, it got saved. Then 21st minute, Anthony again on the ball. Couple of skill moves. You can see Foden there making a run. We decided to play it back a little to Gravenberg, who then plays it onto Foden. And then with a crazy finesse, you've probably seen these plenty of times already. You've scored a fair few, maybe yourself as well. But a beauty of Foden there, making it 1-0 in this game. And good start there. 37th minute, the new direction on nutmeg. Past the keeper, didn't really look as clean. But still a decent goal, making it 2-0. And once again, Foden proving to be a very, very good player. And also a player I'm recommending to you guys. With the current state of the market, he's definitely a player I can see probably going up. He's maybe not as meta as like some of the other players, but definitely a good player. Unfortunately, though, towards the end of the game, we kind of ended up giving it away and, skilling a little bit too much, which cost me, ended up drawing this game, which was very annoying because, as I said, I wanted to get the most out of like the remaining hours before rewards actually were there. And I'm pretty sure I was playing quite late as well, like really early in the morning or like late in the night. Depends how you see it. But yeah, we got a goal here with Foden after a decent run, couple of rebounds, but 1-0 it was. Then second half, we gave away a penalty. It was again, I think, Lenglet there who got booked there after first he got a red card, ends up getting a yellow card and giving away a penalty. And this guy took his penalty really quickly there with Morales, the legend there from Levante. And yeah, he slotted home as well. 1-1. Then Anthony on the right-hand side, a lovely 4-touch spin. I'm still yet to make a tutorial on it, but hopefully it will be out this weekend, or at least this week. And it was the other substitute there, Rodrigo, who I've been using quite a bit as well, with a really nice chip shot. I'm pretty sure with his weaker foot too. But yeah, just an amazing goal. I'm very glad that we slot that home. And then the 87th minute, I thought the win was secured here. until he got himself a chance here. With 𝐋𝐢𝐤𝐤𝐞, played it off to Ante Rebic, who was very calm, made it 2-2, and yeah, he got that crazy celebration going because, of course, scored late in the game, which is like a default thing that the game triggers itself. But then, almost from kickoff, we had the ball there with Rodrigo, cut in there with the new directional nutmeg, played on to 𝐿𝐴 Felix, little elastico, and then bang, in the far corner, making it 3-2, and finally securing the win. And yeah, this was already past, I think, extra time, so if we had kicked off, the game would have basically been over. But beautiful finish there with 𝐿𝐴 Felix, and once again, I can't stress it enough, make use of the new skill moves, especially the new directional nutmeg, because it's such an underrated move, and especially this early in the FIFA cycle, not a lot of people know about the new skill moves, so you can definitely kind of abuse them in a way. So then, basically next day, we got reset in terms of division rivals, meaning the season for me and for a few other game changers was over, meaning we got some rewards on Wednesday, which is very odd because you obviously get rewards on Thursday. So at the time we reached Division 9, we got 2 premium Electrium players packs. And you can see from this message it said, based on your performance in the previous season, blah, 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 we got set back to Division 10, meaning we were basically set back to where everyone would start if they picked up the game, basically. But again, we only had, like, I think it was 12 hours or so, or maybe less, I'm not fully sure, until new rewards came out. Because in between, like, playing and stuff, I was recording the tutorial videos as well, and doing some other stuff. So, yeah, I didn't really have much time again to play. But from the rewards, we got some alright players. I think Semedo just popped up. And we also got Ibrahimovic, Zapata, and 𝐶𝐤𝐤 there. Decent rating, especially Ibrahimovic there, 84. And also got a little pace upgrade this year, which is nice. But more importantly, still has a 5-star skill. So, yeah, we'll give him a go at some point as a super sub. Meanwhile, we also completed some of the foundations, some of the basic objectives and stuff. And I thought it was time to change my team name, and I usually have the name Team 5-star, but for what reason it said that it contained a censored word, which was, I think, a bug at the end of FIFA 21, which I'm pretty sure I think most of you guys had as well, because I've seen a lot of people complaining about it on Twitter. But I ended up, yeah, decided to change it to 𝐋𝐢𝐤𝐞 FC, which is the club name that we're currently rocking for this year. And then once again, we decided to play some more games in Division Rivals. And it said, I think, 9 hours and 12 minutes or so until Division Rival rewards, which would be on the Thursday, the usual day you would get rewards. So my plan was, again, to reach Division 9 and hopefully once again get some packs. And the first team we played against, yeah, was just your typical starter team, because this was one early access officially dropped for basically everyone in the world. Everyone who had EA Play was able to play the game at this stage. Beforehand, it was only, I think, content creators, game changers, and some people that had the game early. But yeah, we started off this game against not the greatest team, but we scored a beauty of a goal here. Really nice sequence there with Grealish, with some of the old skill moves, some of the new skill moves as well, including the new directional nutmeg once again. And yeah, once again, just a beautiful finish from him. And again, I can't stress it enough. Grealish, very underrated player this year. So yeah, 2-0 up at this point. We brought on 𝐿𝐴 Felix here. We put off a rainbow flick, which looked really weird. It looked very similar to a rainbow flick, which you would pull off with a 2-star skiller or a 3-star skiller, as the rainbow flick is a skill you can basically perform with anyone in the game. That's my kind of issue with especially the rainbow flick this year. It's really inconsistent. And yeah, it's definitely not one of my go-to skill moves anymore, especially since they just completely destroyed the skill last year, which was really disappointing to see. But yeah, it happens, unfortunately. We ended up winning this game, though, our first win in the official Season 1, which we can now officially kick off. And you can see we only had less than 9 hours left before rewards were out. So again, I wanted to play as many games as possible. So we jumped into the next game. A bit of a Bundesliga/Premier League looking side, and we kicked things off here with Martial. Really nice there, 4-touch spin, which we cancelled as well. Put it to Foden. We did a little sort of drag back. The pass was amazing as well for Martial, by the way. But a little sort of drag back there. I think it was an L1 dribble I pulled off. Then a great finish there from the Englishman. Then a nice little run going here with Martial as well. Was hoping to see that finesse go into the far corner, but saved by the keeper. Then we got really lucky here, as there was Armstrong there going through, but hits the post. Then the second half here, Martial there on the ball. Lovely little L1 dribbling, I think, once again. And then, yeah, some BS stuff on his side, where his goalkeeper came out, touched the ball. Because of it, we ended up making it 2-0 with, again, Jack Grealish. And then the 80th minute, I paid attention to the radar and also noticed his keeper was kind of coming out. So we cut in with the directional nutmeg. Then a beautiful finesse to make it basically the win for us, to end up securing the win. And you can see 2 wins out of the 3 were out of the way. Next game we come up against Leo Messi 11, basically a Spanish or league, a Spanish league looking team. And yeah, so far anyway, I haven't really had many chances so far with Anthony. This was one of the very first few shots. Dribbling wise, he was amazing though for me, but finishing is something I really lacked with him. And it's probably because he's just really low rated and it's just, you know, popular because of pace and 5-star skills and decent dribbling. So I am probably looking to replace him as well very soon. I was looking at Mahrez, so he's most likely going to make the team at some point, since we also have a few City players, and it's, you know, an easy way to link him up as well. So yeah, I'm not too sure how I'm like finding the lower rated skillers this year in regards to, you know, being good at the game. I haven't used the likes of Vinicius properly. I did use him in draft, but not really. So I can say so I can give like a full opinion on him. But I'm more like leaning towards Saint-Maximin, because I was really thinking of maybe getting him at some point, since I have always liked him in the previous years. But it seems that this year the lower rated strikers or the lower rated players, which have a lot of pace, are just terrible when it comes to finishing. And I've noticed so far anyway with like the higher rated players, that the finishing is just way better, especially since, you know, finishing is already really difficult this year. You just need to, you know, have like a good player up front with decent finishing stat as well to be able to actually score. So yeah, that was my kind of issue with Anthony. Anyway, next game we went. This could have been a beauty of a goal. That run with Foden was so nice, but yeah, keeper denied it and still made it 4-0 there with, I think, 𝐋𝐤𝐤. Ended up conceding a goal here, which was just straight down the middle of Areola. Really weird goal that was. But then in the 90th minute, I think Anthony here on the ball on the right wing cuts in, plays it onto Rodrigo. Ball roll, drag back, and then we go for a no-look / dab shot. I'm not too sure what to call it. It's basically one of the new fancy shots you can pull off in FIFA 22. You can see it from the replay here. Looks pretty cool. It's just essentially holding L2 or LT on Xbox and just shooting basically. And I think holding the left stick towards the goal as well. There will be a tutorial up as well once I figured out all the new kind of, you know, ways of shooting with like the flare kind of attribute on the player. But yeah, make sure to watch that video once it's up, because I think there are quite a few new animations in regards to like fancy shots and stuff, which is always something I am really, you know, love seeing, and I'm really interested in. And meanwhile, we once again completed some more objectives, including I think, season progress thing where we got a lone Davies, which is useful for Weekend League. And we also did some of the milestones. And with milestones this year, you've probably heard about it, you've probably read about it already. You can easily get, I think, a 100k pack and a 50k pack by scoring 500 goals and getting 500 assists. That is something you guys will most likely be seeing in the next episode or the one after, because I've already recorded a bunch of footage. I just need to edit it. So yeah, hopefully that'll go quickly as well, so you guys can enjoy those highlights of what I've basically already done on Ultimate Team. But yeah, make sure to do that yourself as well, because especially if you're in the early stage of, you know, building your Ultimate Team and Weekend League is coming up this weekend, then it's obviously very useful to, you know, get your club basically filled out with as many players as possible. And those rare player packs and those 100k packs are definitely useful. And, you know, it gives you an opportunity as well of maybe packing a hero, or maybe a cool ones to watch, or just, you know, an amazing player that you can use and add to your squad. So yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but definitely worth it. So then next day we go, I should say. This was actually on the Thursday, the day you usually would get rewards. And these were the rewards I got. It was Division 10 still. I wasn't able to reach Division 9 because I was playing at just crazy hours, and I just had to go to bed. So yeah, we got 2, I think, small mixed players packs. I wasn't too sure at the time, like, what would be the best way of going in terms of rewards. I decided to go with players because I was still in the progress of completing the advanced SBCs, which I think we will be taking a look at in the next episode. So yeah, if you're struggling with that, then make sure to pay attention in that episode as well. But yeah, I decided to go with just the untradeable pack, so I could basically throw them into an SBC. Also got a cheeky preview pack here. Make sure to open them every single day. Don't forget. You won't see me opening my preview pack every day in an episode because I'm most likely just opening them on my phone. And if I ever like hit something amazing, I will obviously include it in the episode as well. But anyway, guys, that is the end of this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It's been quite a long episode as well. So yeah, let me know if you like the length of them as well. But as I said, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you, of course, did, then drop a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell as well for more videos. And also in the next episode, I'm going to be announcing the winner of the FIFA 22 giveaway. So if you still want to take part, then make sure to let me know in the comments down below your Twitter or Instagram. And also make sure to let me know which console you like to play on. I've seen a few people asking me that, or at least a few people saying that their comments got removed due to them, I think, putting their Instagram or Twitter handle, which might be addressed as sensitive information by YouTube in the comment section, that their comment got removed or something. But yeah, just let me know your name either on Twitter or on Instagram by sending me a message or something if your comment got removed as well, because it's not me removing them, basically. Anyway, that's the end. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!